Ice climbing is an extreme sport where often just one mistake can make all the difference. The aftermath of a snowstorm on Newfoundland Island is truly remarkable. A larger snowplow would definitely come in handy here. A mesmerizing yet unsettling sight. Avalanches can carry millions of cubic meters of snow, but even one with just 5 cubic meters of snow can be life-threatening. There were huge snowdrifts on the school roof in Japan. When the weather changes suddenly, it can turn your car into an ice sculpture overnight. This guy from Hamburg, New York, left his car at a parking lot by Lake Erie, and now he'll have to ride with his parents.
It's the unseen around the world. Whose is it? I spent all day tracking down the car's owner and finally found him.
Can't decide, is this guy trying to have fun or do a good deed?
Oh my god! Look at that!
This is why they put such rugged bumpers on off-road vehicles.
The one time a
A terrible blizzard is no reason to skip the fun.
This is the scariest shit I've ever. We're doing. Like, he almost hit that dude. What are you doing, man?
I don't lie, you guys are stopped up here. As you were ahead of me.
Any size is relative. These icicles at the country house look massive, but they're no way near the biggest you can find. Look at these massive ice stalactites. They're not something you want to play around with. The tourists had to clear a route to safely make their way through the tunnel.
There it goes! There it goes! Stand back! Woo! Oh! Woo!
The bulldozer's clearing the way for other vehicles. It's a challenging task, even for such a powerful machine.
Чему тут меняться-то? Ух ты! коня!
Нифига себе. Надо сохранить. Oh my god! Ah, look at the tornado! Holy Dave! I thought you were saying, honey, you look awesome! I said, look out for the tornado! Ha!
Avalanches, just like rock falls, are a common cause of road closures in Pakistan.
रुको जी रुको
Ay,
It seems so obvious that ice is too treacherous to trust. Yet, every winter, more and more drivers, especially careless fans of ice fishing, fall into its trap. Sometimes, with a team effort, the car can be saved. But there are also times when it's a lost cause and has to be abandoned forever.
Отойди, отойди. Пиздец. Ушла она глубина.
Там 5 метров, ёпта.
Разве так можно? Первый лед.
Первый раз. Я никогда так.
When you don't feel like going outside in bad weather, just think about the scientists working in Antarctica. This is the kind of journey that staff at the Australian Antarctic station Mawson have to make to get from one building to another. The rule is simple: wear protective gear and move in pairs, following guide ropes. The winters in Mongolia can be extremely harsh, with temperatures dropping as low as minus 50 degrees Celsius.
Ja, Moll! Moll, eine schöne Lawine kommt. Eine schöne Lawine.
A deliberately triggered avalanche is part of a scientific experiment conducted by the Swiss Institute for Snow and Avalanche Research. Frozen plants on a mountain pass in China. To see this incredible sight, you'll need to go through tough trials. The utility workers went for the easiest solution when clearing the snow from the roof. They simply dumped it down, and here's the unfortunate outcome of that approach.
Вот машина стояла вот здесь. Вот результат. Стекло вогнуто, ну, прилично. Чуть ли не в салоне стекло оказалось. То есть повреждение, как можно сказать, максимально от снега. Стекло все вылетело вовнутрь. Смотрим салон. В салоне даже стекло отвалило заднего вида крепления, которое было на нем самом.
The wind and snow turns the forest in China into a magical world. The heavy snowstorm hit a zero-energy building made from shipping containers under construction. A distinctive feature of East Antarctica's climate is the constant katabatic winds that form on the steep slopes of the ice sheet. These winds, which carry large amounts of sharp ice dust, can reach speeds of up to 160 kilometers per hour.
sind jetzt die Urlauber damit beschäftigt, zur Abreise ihre Fahrzeuge freizuschaufeln.
The Alps have always been known for their heavy, persistent snowfalls. A snowstorm engulfed the parking lot, and car owners had to first find their vehicles and then dig them out of the snowdrifts.
Wir sind gestern abends angereist über das Trautal.
Skiing down the mountain triggered a small avalanche in the Low Tatras mountain range in Slovakia. A snowstorm traffic collapse stretching for kilometers. One of the worst case scenarios when a blizzard traps drivers away from the city. In northern Xinjiang's mountainous region, the continental climate brings heavy snowfalls by mid-autumn, often causing road closures and traffic disruptions.
I'm laughing so hard my camera wouldn't open up recognizing my face.
Come on, we're gonna do this.
No, you're gonna hurt yourself, dude.
Let's do it.
Yeah, come on!
A sudden snowfall can quickly turn into a nightmare for drivers, especially in cities like Seattle where snow is rare, and the road services don't always respond promptly to the whims of the weather. Zero visibility in Iceland. The damage caused by a block of ice falling from the roof of a high-rise building is absolutely catastrophic. It's terrifying to think of the tragedy it could have caused. The research vessel in the polar waters of the Barents Sea is completely frozen over. The crew has to manually clear the deck in the darkness of the polar night. A massive avalanche descended from Mount Elbrus, the highest peak of the Caucasus Mountains. Its path led it directly onto a crowded parking lot. The sheer force of the avalanche effortlessly crushed and collided cars in front of horrified witnesses. 15 vehicles were completely buried in the snow, while several others were severely damaged. Some stunning footage from Antarctica. Ice tsunamis on Lake St. Clair, one of the Great Lakes, occur when a sudden temperature rise causes the ice to thaw and be pushed towards the shore by strong winds. This natural phenomenon can be seen on large bodies of water in temperate and Arctic regions. Sometimes these ice flows can be quite dangerous. There have been instances where storm winds have pushed ice ridges onto the shore, destroying docked ships and even coastal buildings. A severe snowstorm on Sakhalin Island buried the fire station under snow up to the second floor. The ice is so slippery that driving has turned into a form of curling. An amazing veteran is back in action. The steam-powered snowplow, originally built for the scenic Rhaetian Railway in Switzerland in 1913, has been fully restored and is once again doing its job perfectly. A steep slope and icy roads, it's a deadly combination for driving. There are times when just reaching the car is a struggle. Icing on buildings is a significant problem in cold weather countries. Power failures and disruptions are inevitable during snowfalls. The trees, burdened by the weight of the snow, often collapse onto the wires.
Ça ride.
Ah, yes. Ça c'est Jérôme.
Paul.
Et c'est un puchon, c'est lui, c'est qui tu dis? Ouais. Ça c'est Paul.
Putain, faut qu'il accélère, il y a le snow qui arrive. Oh, il est masse.
Ah, il est yes. Il est content. Ouais.
A 20-meter ice waterfall is a stunning but dangerous feature for a residential home. This is going to take more effort than just clearing a path from the porch.
Almost there. Amazing.
The perfect choice for this kind of weather. A true snow tornado or an unusual whirlwind. Either way, it's an extremely rare phenomenon.
想来看东北大雪景呢？来吧，到位吧，雪也到位了，全部到位。这大雪。
A snowstorm in the Chinese city of Harbin has made its streets nearly impassable.
黑龙江哈尔滨上志市